Good morning YouTube, it's been a while and we're going to do a video today to talk about our experience living off grid. The biggest challenge when you live off grid is sunshine. Sheka, our new intern, has been with us for about a month, right? And in the month Sheka has been here, these batteries have never hit float. Okay, the batteries have constantly been in bulk and periodically we'll get into absorption. The first time we saw float was on Saturday, which was 2 days ago, and again yesterday. Now the downside to not properly charging your batteries is that you start to have sulfation, and sulfation causes a reduction in capacity and eventually a failure in the battery. So what's happened to us here is that we've had two batteries that have had cells that are not equal in charge or equal in specific gravity to others. And which numbers were that, Omashaka? Battery number 4, this one, that cell, and which other one?
Battery 6.
And battery number 6, which cell? Was it the middle cell as well? Okay, so here is a hydrometer, right? So can you read it out? Hold it. Can you read it out to us? So here is when your batteries are really flat. Okay, here is when your batteries are in fair condition, and here is when your batteries are fully charged. So our batteries, those two cells, were somewhere around here, yes? While all the others were somewhere here. So to correct it, what do? We overcharge, right? And that's called a what? An equalization, right? An equalization charge is a brief overcharge of your batteries to bring all the batteries to the same, right? So here is our 24 volt system. We're going to charge it to what? What voltage? Do you remember? 32 volts. You could speak louder so they can hear you.
Okay, 32 volts.
So we're going to charge it to 32 volts to bring our batteries to where we want them to be, yes? So right now there is, of course, no sun, as you could see, and we are going to hope that the grid comes back in. In the month she's been here, the grid came in for the first time yesterday. So we've programmed our inverter to do an absorption at 32 volts for how long?
For 120 seconds.
No, we changed it to 1 hour, remember? 1 hour.
It's 1 hour.
Correct. So it's going to do absorption for 1 hour, which is almost equivalent to us doing our equalization for 1 hour, yes? So if the grid comes in, this will do the job. If the sun shines, this will do the job. So right now our batteries are 27.2 volts. And we only have 385 watts coming in, so we have a long way to go. The office is open, so they're pulling power as well. So we're going to switch subjects and talk about something else. So we're going to talk about light bulbs. When you live off grid, it's critical that you have as much energy efficient appliances as possible. So what we did is we looked at our light bulbs, right? So this is a traditional energy savings bulb that you buy in Oshodi or any store, right? And if you take a closer look, it says how many watts here?
It's 30 watts.
30 watts, right? So that's 30 watts, right? So using a bulb that you think is an energy savings bulb and it's pulling 30 watts, right? You're like, oh, I have an energy savings bulb, then when I start adding up these numbers, 10 of these is 300 watts, right?
Yes.
That's a lot of energy just to power light, right? So now I have another bulb that's also an energy saving bulb. It costs much more money, but how many watts is this one?
It's 18 watts.
18 watts, right? So I can run 2 of these. With 2 of these will be 36 watts, right? So I'm using 6 watts more than I'm using if I did one of these, right? Put that down. So now we have LED light bulbs. These LED bulbs, right, are how many watts? 5 watts each, right? So theoretically, I can use 6 of these.
6 of these.
6 of that, right, to replace one of these, right? And then I could use 3 of those to replace one of these, right? And they're pretty bright. So when you live off grid, yes, this costs a little bit more money, but if you're going to be using batteries, it's critical you change to these. So if you have any questions regarding what we do, about how to get the maximum out of your batteries, about how to get your batteries to last very long, please post below and we'll be very happy to respond. Like us subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up if you want to see more of this. Again, this is Dr. Sola coming to you from
AWPS.
Renewable Energy in, where are we? Lagos. Yes, thank you, Omashaka.